Wow.
अरे मोबाइल
I'm
नीचे!
not this moment in forever. Wow, it's not right on stage like this. Thank you, sir. Actually, thank you, Nagi, for not having me in the film, but having me do all this. Sir, I'm going to start with you, sir. When Nagi first came and was talking about the idea, this was much before any of this materialized. He was, it's Kalki. We all know about the coming of an avatar. We've heard it through childhood as stories. And a filmmaker actually trying to make that in the science fiction world and had imagined you on day one as the Ashwatthama. So, what was your reaction to that?
When Nagi came and explained to me the idea, for a long time after he left, I was thinking, what the hell has Nagi been drinking? To think of something like this, it was absolutely something outrageous. And with some of the visuals that you see just now, it's just unbelievable to have somebody conceive a project which is so futuristic and so possible. And during the making of the film, you realize that no matter what he thought of, he actually got all the material, all the effects, every kind of visual vision that he had. And that really has been an amazing experience. For me to be just a part of it has been an experience I never forget.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, over to you. Your veterans are a really small word, and encyclopedia also felt like a silly word once I said it. In your plethora of cinema, you watched so many filmmakers grow, create different roles with you. This was science fiction, and it had mythology in its play, and it had a filmmaker who was really young. And if all of you know the looks of Nagi, he doesn't look anything like a filmmaker. I'll tell you a truth. Today is actually a lost kid from Shambhala who grew up in Hyderabad. So, how did he actually narrate this to you, sir, and what was your reaction?
I'm used to these kind of ordinary looking people who do extraordinary things. My boss, my mentor was one such man. He looked like a government official. I thought first thing if he enters any house, you'll think it's an income tax rate. But I've seen what he was capable of from the kind of films he did. I think Ek Duje Galingo was his 60th or 70th film. So I was not surprised. I don't underestimate these ordinary looking guys. They have a depth to them that doesn't show unless you talk to them. And I did have the opportunity of talking to him, man of few words. And that's about the succinct way of putting forward your idea. If it extends to movies, great ideas will translate better. It's when they don't know how to present it that great ideas become ordinary movies. But this guy knew how to present an idea, which, as Amitji said, first thing you want to ask is what have you been smoking or what have you been drinking. But that's how great ideas are formed. I mean, ordinary people will doubt it and then they'll start respecting it. I could see a bit of that. And I was moaning backstage to Amitji about, I always wanted to play bad man because the bad man gets to do all the good things in films, where the heroes are singing romantic songs and waiting for the heroine, where he can just go ahead and do what he wants. But I thought I'm going to play the bad man, so it's going to be fun. But then, he wanted to be different, and I'm almost like a saint in that film with a bad idea.
Sir, and the look, there was one shot of you in the promo, and then that just stunned pretty much the whole country. And you have so many different looks that you consistently keep creating. I remember Nagi, before he took the flight for the look test, he was saying, dude, I'm feeling really silly. What am I going to talk to Mr. Kamal about look and get up? I'm just going to ask him to do it. Let me know how that happened.
That's what he told you, but we kept talking about it because we had a lot to talk about, and also Don's look like something else, which I've done already, or somebody else has done already. Now, I thought I have a fantastic idea. I had not seen any of the images of this film. So I thought I would dress myself up in such a way people will turn around and look at me. And I got an idea. I would do some research and come, oh, that Amarji is doing that. What you came up with, he's already doing it. Then I'll go cursing myself and I'll think about it. And then I'll say, I'll come to the armor. Oh, that Prabhas has done. So I didn't want to be pregnant in the film. Otherwise, I would have tried that as well. But then finally, with but with a good director, even that is possible. But this get-up took a long time. We traveled to LA, failed a couple of times before we arrived on the first acceptable look for the director. So I think it's a collaboration, and I think and hope, still hoping that the audience will react the same way as we did when we saw the first film.
Awesome, sir. Thank you. We went over to you. I don't know. Okay, you are now one of the biggest names in cinema, clearly. What is it like working with 1, 2, 3? What do you do on set? It's your
First, I should thank the producer, and we touch each other's feet. Never allows me to do that, but Prabhas, be honest.
It's all writing you. I can see that. Look, pulling his writing. He's my friend's an introvert, so he's very all-powerful in the movies, but he's really an introvert and sweet man.
But what's wrong with touching his feet?
Tell me, boss, what's up? How is it working? I think line on each.
So I should thank Deepika and Naga for giving me the opportunity. Such greatest legends. It's like bigger than dream. And I don't know what to say. It was like first time I met Amitabh sir and I touched his feet. He said, "Don't do it. If you do it, I'll do it, sir. Please." I can't even think. We grew up watching you. My uncles had your hairstyle. He's the first actor in the country who reached every part of the country. South, North, we all know in Telugu, Tamil, you know, we saw like Amitabh Bachchan's hairstyle, that hairstyle tall. Any tall people, they call Amitabh Bachchan. In South, he's the first actor I think who reached that. Kamal sir, when this Saga Sangam came, I asked my mother, I want his dress. My cousins, we had a tummy, and they used to put a cloth in their stomach and they used to act in front of us. And I'm working with them. It's just like something unbelievable.
And the lovely lady to your left.
Sorry. Yeah. I always
The fact that he has said more than 2 sentences, we should be
Please, big
celebrating.
round of applause, please.
So yeah, I wanted to work with her always, and some actors who can reach around such an international level, and such a beautiful, gorgeous, and superstar, and a great actress. And it's beautiful to work with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Actually, I'm like this because of all the food he's fed me.
Okay, let's start by talking about that. Did all of you eat great food on set? No?
Yes, go to see.
This man?
Yes. Every day. And it got to a point where it wasn't just food coming from home. There was like full catering service. So the highlight of the day almost became what is Prabhas feeding everyone. And for those who know him well, know that he feeds from the heart. So
Awesome. So Deepika, when I was speaking to Nagi, I said, who do I talk about the story and who should reveal and most things? He said, I think Deepika should speak about it. So we see you carrying, I mean, at first I thought you were like really in character trying to do this, but can you talk about your role and the film?
Why?
Why?
You didn't ask any of them that question.
But I know Nagi put that in me. He said she is the one we should ask.
Can't. I think he said a lot about the movie and the worlds, but I mean, I think what I can definitely say is that it's unlike anything we've experienced or seen before. So even when I remember doing the narration for this through COVID, and Nagi was on Zoom and I was on the other end, and I think much like Kamal sir said, you could see sparks of genius in him, even though this is just his second or third movie. You could tell that it was, as he was narrating, there wasn't much on paper, but it was all in his mind. And every time he spoke and you look, and even now when you look into his eyes, you can see that, the entire visual of what he's envisioned over the years is so clear. And that's the only time, and I mean it in a good way, where you actually hear him speak. And speak so articulately, because that's the one thing that he's just completely consumed by and, passionate about. And but yes, I mean, I really don't know. Very honestly, to your question, I don't know how much I can and cannot say. But yes, I play the mother, and yeah, and then the movie's out on the 27th for everyone to discover the rest of it.
So welcome to Telugu cinema. That I guess I have to say that to you in some ways. Are you going to do more films?
I mean, sure.
Right,
If the audience would like me to, sure.
Awesome. Thank you. So we have a little tradition that Telugu cinema follows, and we thought we should bring it here along. And ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Swapna Dutt, the producer of the film. Awesome. Alright, and that is a little surprise for you all. There is a new version of the trailer. Naga has sent and right now cut and sent to us that we're about to get to watch. Phones down, no recordings, we just
And before we play that, Rana sir, a question, chota sa. Hypothetically, if you were to play a character in this movie, in this blockbuster to be, वो किसका और कौन सा character होता? Talk to us about it.
I play Nagi's assistant because that's what I'm doing most times. I continue to do that. Or I'll play Mr. Ashwin's assistant. So one of the two things I'm going to do.
Amazing, amazing. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Of course, the stellar cast and Rana for doing this. So kindly be seated because we have a big surprise for all you people here. अच्छा सबसे एक गुजारिश है ना? लकी मास्कट साहब जो हमारे दूत हैं, उन्होंने तो बोल दिया यहाँ. मैं सबसे गुजारिश करूँगा, प्लीज अपने फोन्स की जो रिकॉर्डिंग है उसे बंद कर लीजिए because this is only for your eyes. ये एंजॉय कीजिए, कैमरास नीचे करेंगे हम लोग, तभी ये ट्रेलर चल पाएगा because this is exclusively for you. ये किसी और के लिए नहीं है, है ना? See, look at the ladies doing like we're talking about this, है ना? Please कैमरास नीचे कर लेते हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग बंद कर लेते हैं.
कैमरा घुमा लो ना, मोबाइल पहले छीन लो इन लोग का,
पहला मोबाइल छीन लो,
मोबाइल ले लो.
एक बार फिर से प्लीज कैमरा नीचे कर And I think Anil Thadani sir, yes, I know, it's a surprise. आप हमेशा मुझे बोलते हो क्या कर रहा है, आपको मैं चाहूंगा आप एक कदम आगे आए. Give it up for Anil Thadani sir, ladies and gentlemen. देखा एक कदम करते करते मैं आपको कहाँ ले आया. Well, I can't do anything. Sir, this Starcast, the stellar Starcast, this launch, the excitement, the exhilaration, what do you have to say, sir? और AA Films का logo जो बड़ा जरूरी होता है.
It's like a dream come true. The task that we have for me to be associated with a film like this. I'd like to thank Sir Ashwini for giving me this opportunity and having this faith in me. So thank you, sir, and I'm really obliged to really distribute this film all India.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Anil Thadani sir, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the moment that we all have been waiting for. एक बार वापस से, sir, पीछे, please, please, camera पीछे. Rana sir, over to you. बड़ा और बड़ा सा सरप्राइज है आपके पास सबके लिए.
Hello, sir. So this is a little tradition we follow for all Telugu films before the release. Please have you on stage.
तो कर दे.
Swapna and Priyanka, can I have you on stage as well?
like to give it to my colleague, my dear friend, and my brother Kamal Hasan.
Oh.
This had happened about 4 or 5 decades ago.
खड़े हो जाओ
And he had given me the first. I had to wait for 3 weeks to see that film. I hope there are many more fans who will wait those 3 weeks to see it, like I did surely. And I never thought I'd be here to receive a first day first show ticket from Mr. Prabhas, and I was a film technician. Now I'm an actor. Nothing has changed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say a few words about this wonderful gentleman. He's the owner of Vijanti Films, along with his 2 daughters. And I have never met a more simple, humble human being than Ashwini. Every time you're on set, he's the first person to be there. He's at the airport to receive you. और जब कभी भी कोई ऐसा हम काम कर रहे हो जहाँ पर ऐसा लगे उनको कि ये इसको नहीं करना चाहिए, इतनी तकलीफ होगी, नहीं ये स्टंट मत करवाइए इनसे, अच्छा प्रिकॉशन दिया कि नहीं दिया. Nobody thinks like this. Thank you so much, sir, and with all due respect, thank you.
Thank you, sir, and that's the end of the evening. Enjoy Kalki. Thank you for every single one of you on stage.